have suffered this, I have suffered that, I did this for you, I did that for you, everything is going to crumble. Yeah. And this is not what they want. All their hard work, which includes lots of manipulation, withholding facts, everything is going to get wasted. They don't want that. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about why narcissists hate narcissistic abuse awareness. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So let us briefly understand who these narcissists are. Narcissists are like you and me, but they are a little messed up, yeah, on the inside, upstairs. So these narcissists genuinely believe that they are special, they are superior, and they have this sense of entitlement inside of them. They feel that rules don't apply to them and they need to be admired and treated in a special way. They are above the rest, and that's the reason they deserve that special treatment. Narcissists hate being criticized, refused, or they hate hearing no from their victim and in general from the others as well. And when they are criticized or refused or denied, these narcissists, they throw rage. They cannot take it. Yeah, it's like an insult. Yeah. So all this no, refusal, denial causes the narcissistic injury. Yeah, where the victim or anyone didn't buy what the narcissist had to sell, and they refused to question and criticize, and maybe just outrightly denied. This causes the narcissistic injury. It hurts their ego. Yeah, they get wounded. And these narcissists then throw narcissistic rage. Their narcissistic rage includes lots of physically violent behavior, verbally abusive behavior, lots of gaslighting, manipulation, triangulation, stonewalling, smear campaigning, and the list goes on. Yeah. So if you say no, if you deny, or if you refuse, or if you criticize, it hurts them and they are going to come at you. Yeah, they are going to make sure that they teach you a lesson for causing them that narcissistic injury. So these narcissists, they have inability to self-reflect. So they really cannot go deep and see what they are doing with the others. They genuinely feel and believe that everything is fine with them. They don't need to change, others need to change and learn from them, I mean the narcissists. So these narcissists also lack empathy. So they really don't care what's going inside of you or with the others or with their supply. Yeah, it's all about them, their happiness, their desire, their pain. All of it has to be admired, valued, yeah, and paid attention to. Yeah. And whatever is happening to you, that's your business, you can go to hell. Yeah, that's the attitude of these narcissists. They generally don't care about the others. They're very self-centered, they're very selfish, and it's all about them. And these narcissists, they are big time into capturing sources of supply. Yeah, I mean these victims are like source of supply for these narcissists, whether it is for financial gain, whether it is for admiration, whether it is for social reason, whether it is for validation. I mean the reasons could be endless. Yeah. And the narcissist basically needs a host. Narcissists are like these parasites. They survive on the host. Yeah, so the host has to feed and please and admire and worship this parasite, I mean the narcissist, and then the narcissist feels good. So this is who these narcissists are. They are insecure being on the inside. They had been living a lie. They build a castle of lies by withholding fact, twisting fact, manipulating things, and that's where they reside and feel safe. Yeah, narcissists have different ways of capturing their sources or their victim, and they do this by love bombing, you know uh, taking them out for good dinners, good vacation, flattery words and comments. The covert style is they will appear to be someone who's very vulnerable, someone who is in a miserable situation, and then the victims take up the role and they come forward and they genuinely begin to help the covert narcissist. But that is the covert narcissist style of love bombing, search and rescue mission, where they'll play the victim as if they have given up on life, they hate this world, they hate people, and then the victim takes up the role to rescue that narcissist. I'm going to fix everything, I'm going to sort it out. And they are unable to sort it out. No matter what they do, they are never able to sort it out. Yeah, and that's how they are trapped in that abusive cycle. Yeah, because the narcissist never validates. Big time into withholding closure or withholding affection and validation, and they do this so that the victims are trapped, the victims do more. Yeah, victims do more so that one fine day they will be validated. The victims do more so that one fine day they will get the answer that they are looking for. But that day sadly never comes. Yeah. So this is who these narcissists are, and this is their way. When these victims are of no use, or when the victims are not giving them what they want, narcissists don't hesitate in discarding them and getting new sources of supply. Yeah, if not you, there's someone else out there. Yeah, they'll go and get another source, they'll go and get another slave. Yeah. So this is who these narcissists are. They are not healthy individuals, and I will not be calling narcissistic personality disorder as a personality style as well, because when the DSM classifies it as a personality disorder, I'm no one to um, fabricate or refurbish or tweak it. Yeah, it is a personality disorder, let's take it that way. Yeah, let's not put in our versions and create more delusion around. As it is, society in general is very rewarding towards these narcissists. They are very supportive towards these narcissists. Narcissists are very much respected, appreciated and worshipped in our society, and you can get to see a lot of these enablers around who are supporting, encouraging, rationalizing, normalizing the narcissist behavior. So by further calling this personality disorder a kind of a personality style, I think I will not be doing justice to all those who have suffered narcissistic abuse. Yeah, it will be literally a kind of an abuse. Yeah, when I use such terms that, oh no, it's a personality style, you are on a spectrum, someone is less narcissistic, someone is more narcissistic, it's not a personality disorder. Oh please, I'm not going to buy that. It is a personality disorder. They are suffering on the inside. They are messed up individuals. They are not like you and me. They are not healthy. They lack empathy. They have this strong sense of entitlement. They really don't care. Yeah, so they are suffering from a personality disorder. So now coming back to why narcissists hate narcissistic abuse awareness. The first reason is exposure of their mask. Remember, narcissists pretend to be someone who's very charming, or these covert ones, they are like someone who's been victimized and someone who has been troubled, betrayed and wronged by the rest of the world. But they are demons hidden behind that mask. Yeah, behind all that charm and grandioseness, or behind all that victimhood, they are these selfish, self-centered demons. Yeah, so with all this narcissistic abuse awareness, narcissists hate being exposed. They fear being exposed. Yeah, they fear that people are going to see through. Yeah, and people are going to question. So they hate being exposed. They hate uh, their masks being ripped off. Yeah, that all that lie, deceit, and manipulated version that they put on and roam around, being a victim, or someone being very charitable, someone being very helpful, someone being very charming, someone who understands you. They have a lot of these masks that they wear. Yeah, and they go on hunting sources and supply. So they fear being exposed. So that is the reason they hate narcissistic abuse awareness, whatever is happening on the social media. They don't like that. Yeah, and if there is awareness, people will know, people will understand what red flags are and what red flags to look out for. Yeah, and then people will have the power of words in their hand, and the victims are not going to tolerate. The victims are going to call out their bad behavior, and the others are also going to see that it's toxic, it's abusive, whatever these narcissists are doing. So all of that is going to fall. Yeah, all that castle of lies where they were residing safe and sound and they were feeling good, everything is going to crumble and fall apart. The next reason why narcissists hate narcissistic abuse awareness is because of loss of power and control. If people can see through, if people are able to understand what they are dealing with, they are not going to let the narcissist control them. They are not going to take the narcissist's words seriously. Yeah, because they know what they are dealing with. Yeah, the power dynamic changes the moment the victim is aware, the moment the victim has the power of the words. Yeah, the moment the victim knows what he or she is going through, there is a word to it. Yeah, and when they get hold of that word, it automatically changes the entire dynamic. Yeah, they then don't take the narcissist seriously. Then the victims can then see through, okay, this is my dad but he is narcissistic. Okay, this is my mother but she is narcissistic. She's my wife but she is very toxic and narcissistic. So the victims can then see through. Yeah, all that facade that they put up, that I'm doing this for you, I'm doing that for you, and you have to listen to me, all those emotional drama, triangulation, guilt tripping, gaslighting. The victims are not going to take it seriously. They will know that the narcissist wants something and that's why he or she is treating me like this. Yeah, the victims are not going to take the narcissist gaslighting seriously. Narcissists are big time into making their victim feel as if they are not good enough. Yeah, and that's how the victims remain on hook. Plus the victims overdo, so that one fine day they will be able to bring in some happiness into the life of the narcissist, or they're going to get that validation from the narcissist that, okay, you have done enough, husband, you have done enough, son, you have done enough, my dear friend, you have done enough. That day never comes. You have to go on you know doing the work like a donkey, and that's it. Yeah, you need to understand that in narcissistic relationship, in narcissistic dynamics, um, you have to betray your own self. You have to shapeshift, accommodate, be purposeful for the narcissist, and keep doing what the narcissist wants you to do. Yeah, otherwise you will be discarded, otherwise you will be gaslit, otherwise you would be treated miserably. Yeah, otherwise you would be experiencing lots of smear, lots of flying monkeys are going to come at you and torment you. Yeah, the next reason why narcissists hate narcissistic abuse awareness is because of erosion of narcissistic supply. Narcissists survive on attention, admiration, validation, servitude, submission, obedience, financial gain, social status. All of this is like oxygen for the narcissist. Yeah, and the most important one is attention and admiration. So if people are going to realize what they are dealing with, they are not going to get into mud with them. Yeah, they are going to see through that. Okay, he's a narcissist. These are the red flags I ignored, and now I can see. And now I'm not going to play along. I'm not going to serve him. I'm not going to please him. Enough. I have been fooled. I have been cheated. So victims will have all these realization, and the victims are not going to, give the narcissist what they want. So the narcissists are, afraid of losing their, source of supply. Yeah, because all these narcissistic supply is like oxygen for the narcissist. Narcissists are insecure being on the inside, and they completely depend on others' validation and admiration to survive and feel a little good. They hate their own selves on the inside. There is a huge void on the inside, and nothing can, fill that void, that emptiness. So, the narcissist looks for, external validation, achievements, this and that, to somewhat feel good. But do they really feel good? No, they still feel miserable and horrible on the inside. Yeah. So this is who these narcissists are. So yes, they are scared of losing their narcissistic supply. They are scared, that their victims are going to, be able to see through, and the victims are not going to give them what these narcissists survive on. The victims won't be worshipping them. The victims won't be admiring them. Oh, you're so great. Oh, you're so kind. You're so generous. All of, those things are going to, go away. So the narcissists will be in a difficult spot, and they don't want to be there. So yes, this is one of the reason why they hate narcissistic abuse awareness. The last reason why narcissists hate narcissistic abuse awareness is because they fear that all this awareness is going to damage their reputation. So the victim now knows what narcissistic abuse is. The victim can see through. The victim, doesn't take my gaslighting seriously, and now others can also see through. Behind all that charming face, they can see what a manipulative demon resides. Yeah, behind all that victimhood, they can see that I'm manipulative. They can see I'm greedy. I need something. Yeah, and I had been manipulating people to give me things. So people will be able to see, and then it will be very difficult, to manage. And their that false sense of self, or you can say the false image or the false facade that they build, to feel safe inside, is going to crumble. Yeah, all of that, lies and things that they put in to hold that image together, everything is going to fall apart. Yeah, so people are going to question them. People are going to see, and it will be very difficult for the damage control team to handle. I mean, the monkeys and these enablers, it will be very difficult for them to manage everything. Yeah, these flying monkeys and enablers can manage one or two supply on behalf of the narcissist. They cannot manage the entire city. They cannot manage the entire society and area. Yeah, it will be very difficult. So the narcissist will be in a very difficult spot, will be in a difficult position. So these are the reasons why narcissists hate narcissistic abuse awareness. Now let us understand what are the things narcissists do when they see a lot of narcissistic abuse awareness happening around them. These narcissists, they are going to, outrightly deny, dismiss, and in return gaslight whoever is doing the awareness. They are going to dismiss and say, oh no, there's nothing called narcissistic abuse and all that. All those mental health things are, this conspiracy. It's a Western agenda. It's a left agenda, this and that. So, they are going to try and, make the victims and others doubt. Yeah, by all that gaslighting, all that lies. They are never going to, uh, listen to it like a healthy individual. They are not going to listen to it and put in their thoughts and views and opinion. No, they are going to outrightly dismiss it and deny it. No, there's nothing called narcissistic abuse. Maybe it happens in jail, maybe it happened, during the wartime, but now nothing. Everything is so sweet and so good. Everyone loves so much. Yeah, we are in a golden era. We all love each other. We are so compassionate. Yeah, so that's how these narcissists survive, and they really don't want others to run away. So the narcissists get into this outright denial, dismissal, and they begin to gaslight in return. No, that's all rubbish. No such thing called narcissistic abuse exists. It's all love. Yeah, it's all care and concern. Everything is good. So, yes, that is what they are going to do. The second thing that these narcissists would do is that they are going to counterattack, and they're going to run aggressive smear campaign. Yeah, they're going to dig out your past. They're going to add in some salt and pepper. Oh, you're talking about narcissistic abuse. Well, see, you had this, you did this. Things, might be absolutely irrelevant. Yeah. But these narcissists, they want to shut you down. Yeah. And let me give you an example. A lot of these narcissists and their enablers and monkeys, they, go through my content, and they, some of them, comment horrible things. I really can't share them here, but some of them, often invalidate and say, well, look at your own self first, reduce yourself first, stop doing makeup, and then talk about all these things. Some of the others comment, well, you're trying to break the family system. I'm trying to break the toxic, dysfunctional family system. Again, one more, comment that I came across was, oh, stop using this gaslighting term. You're making people hypersensitive. Remember, I often, talk about these statements, oh, you're being too sensitive. A gaslighting statement to make you doubt and question your own thoughts and feelings by these narcissists. So the same thing they are doing with me. Well, you are just making people more sensitive. You're making them hypersensitive. So keep your mouth shut. Don't talk about narcissistic abuse. Don't talk about manipulation. Don't talk about emotional, abuse. Don't talk about any kind of abuse. Just, say what they want to hear. Everything is good. We are living in golden era. Everyone loves so much. Abuse happened maybe 20,000 years ago. There's nothing called abuse now. We all are angelic beings. Yeah, so they want to hear all this, but sadly that's not how things are now. Yeah, things are changing. Awareness is happening. You can't keep on invalidating people. You can't keep on dismissing people. You can't keep on hurting people in the name of love, care, and concern. Those days are gone. Yeah. So yes, these narcissists are going to engage into counterattack and smear campaign against you. These narcissists are going to engage into a lot of counterattack and smear campaign, and the idea and objective is to shut you down. Yeah, don't talk about this. Yeah, my sources are going to run away. My victims are going to run away. They are going to slap me and run away. Don't you dare stop my business. Yeah. So, that's what happens with these narcissists. And when they come across all these awareness, some of these narcissists, the mature one, the older one, they are, at, such a stage in life where they can't go out and hunt new supply. And if the supply gets to know all of these things, that such an abuse exists, behind all that love, care, and concern, the supply might run away. It might be very difficult for the narcissist to survive. Yeah, they are like parasite. They need hosts. So it will be a very bad thing. Yeah, parasites won't be able to survive if the hosts become aware of what is happening and who this parasite is. They are going to have medications to get rid of the parasite. Yeah, they're going to throw that parasite out. Yeah, so that's not what they want. So they are going to, start running smear campaign against you. They will, try and, character assassinate you. They will try and tarnish your image in front of the others. And also, with the help of all this counterattack and smear campaign, they will try and cut you off your support system so that you feel more vulnerable, lonely, and then you learn the lesson that I shouldn't have had talked against the narcissist. See, he's so powerful. He ran a smear campaign. He trimmed off all my support system. My image is tarnished. What am I going to do? Yeah, so they want you to get scared. They want you to withdraw. Yeah, they don't want you to do your activism and awareness thing, what you're doing. And this has been happening from quite some time. These enablers then eulogizing all the abusers and predators. Oh, you are the greatest, or you are this. And these enablers and monkeys are mindless beings. They are just like drones, or you can say they are just like cockroaches with a slot where you can put a microchip, and they'll exactly do what you want them to do. Yeah, so they have miserable life just the same way how these narcissists feel miserable on the inside. Their monkeys and enablers are also sick and messed up and suffering on the inside. So yes, that was about smear campaigning, against you. If you are into all this narcissistic abuse awareness, be ready that they are going to smear against you. From my personal experience, whatever narcissists I have come across and their smear campaigning against me, it helped me unload a lot of these mindless audience. It really helped me. I can't go around telling everyone to change the way how they think. If someone is an enabler, I can't make them an advocate of narcissistic abuse awareness. They won't be able to understand. It's almost like if the disk capacity or space is for 1 GB, I'm trying to shove in a 100 TB disk in it. Yeah, it's almost like that. So they are unable to differentiate what is toxic and what is healthy and what is okay. So the smear campaign really helped me. I got a lot of like-minded audience who were suffering and who wanted answers and who wanted to heal and who wanted to come out of the clutches of the narcissist. So the smear campaign helped me unload the mindless lot, and it did bring in a lot of these intelligent, beautiful souls. Trust me, I really feel good, and in a way I'm thankful to the narcissist that I came across for running the smear campaign free of cost. It did help me. Yeah, it actually aided my publicity, and plus it was free, no money invested, and I did come across a lot of like-minded folks, and now I've got a pretty good community, and everybody is looking forward to heal. Yeah, so that's the best thing. Some people really get traumatized with smearing and all, and that's absolutely okay. Even I went through that. I went through that phase where I was like, why the hell they are after me? But then I started thinking from the point of a therapist, and then I started counseling my own self that, see, Sarah, you're getting free publicity. The next thing is all those flying monkeys, agents, these enablers, toxic enablers, narcissists, all of them are going to run away. So a lot of the audience ran away when I started talking about all these abusive things that exist in relationship around us. All of them ran away because of course they were scared. They didn't want to lose their source of supply, so they all ran away. So in a way, for me, I got free publicity. I got some like-minded people, and I think it's absolutely fine. It's not just me. A huge lot of people have started talking about narcissistic abuse. The next thing that these narcissists are going to do is that they are going to discard the victim who is now aware of what narcissistic abuse is, and these narcissists are going to disengage and run away. They are not going to get into any complicated situation and scenario. They are just going to discard, dump it, and move on to the next supply who's wanting to get into all that controversial argument. Yeah, and what if they are getting into an argument and they get exposed in return? So narcissists don't want that. Some of the smart ones, they, discard, disengage, and run away and move on and find, some other, innocent victim, and then they start over again. And the last thing that these narcissists do when they see a lot of narcissistic abuse awareness happening is they change their manipulation tactics. Yes, they change, they refine, they upgrade, they do a lot of changes. So they don't practice the same old ways, same old method of gaslighting, same old method of triangulating things. Yeah, so they do some research, they spend some time, and they come up with new ways to manipulate. Yeah, they upgrade their tactics so that they are not spotted and they are not called out. Yeah, so yes, this is all about what these narcissists do when they get to see a lot of narcissistic abuse awareness happening around. In case if you would like to add in something, you can always comment below. Don't ignore the red flags, and trust me, you are never going to reach anywhere if you're with a narcissist. You're going to just be there. You're going to go on circling round and round and round, and again you're going to be back there. So the best thing is radical acceptance. Know what you're dealing with. If you can, use gray rock method. If you really cannot get out of that relationship, gray rock method is good. Otherwise, go no contact. I know it's difficult for some. I'm not forcing it, but going no contact is the best. Yeah, if nothing works, go no contact. So yes, this was all about why narcissists hate narcissistic abuse awareness. In case if you would like to add in any of your experiences, feel free to comment below. Please like, share, subscribe the channel. Help me grow this community, and take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings. Bye.